luckily, I mean, I got here like 9:45 p.m. and they don't close the office at the gate until 10 o'clock, so the guy was still there, but he said, wow, you just made it. That I did. But I was on the wrong side of the lake originally. GPS got a little fucked up. Whatever, you know, ended up at the wrong spot, but with some common sense and ingenuity, I figured it out. There's a couple of campgrounds on this lake. The other one, the first one I was in, seemed a little more forested, which I would have liked better. This one's more like hanging out in the fucking field, but I mean, they left it forested around the outskirts where you don't camp, like here. The part where they put the campsite lots are pretty barren. If you like hanging out in the field, I guess that's cool, but all these days have been 96 to 98 degrees. Although breezy, so it's very tolerable and it's not humid at all. It's nothing like Florida. Water spigot was too far away. I couldn't reach the water from the first lot they put me in, so I had to move to the next one beside it. Where I could reach, I have 85 feet of hose. So if you're camping in the Corps of Engineers campgrounds, you have to realize you need a shitload length of hose. They've all been like this, far apart. As you can see, it's a nice campsite on the lake, right on the water. And there's a little clearing there where you can go swimming. And then the shoreline is a little bit brushy. Some trees right beside where I'm camped. But it's a nice shoreline. There's the path. And here's the water's edge. Little animal paths in there. Human path right here to a little bit of a beach, not much. It's a pretty lake, uninhabited for the most part, as far as I can tell. And there's the big beach. Skinny part of the little lake at the end. Another little clearing. So you see they pretty much mowed all the trees down. So it's like camping in a field. I found a tiny path into the bushes with a little bit of a kind of beachy area right there in the clearing that you see. And I'm going to cut a little path in the thickest part of the bushes right where I'm camped, right in here, with my machete. So here we go. Later. So have a rudimentary path winding into the thick of the bush down to the water's edge. Not exactly a beach, but it is shaded. Unfortunately, the trees are too far apart for my hammock. I don't see any trees that are close enough for the hammock. Maybe from there, that little one, to the little branch of this big tree. It's a pretty far stretch though. Anyway, here's my clearing. And there's the other side of the lake. It's beautiful here in Waurika, Oklahoma. The worst part of the cutting and slashing was this thorn stuff. We have this crap in Florida too. It grows like a vine under the ground and pops up wherever it wants to. Look at this one. I don't know if you can see this, but look at that. That shit is like a razor when you swing the knife when you're walking through the bush. And you don't see it. It cuts up your hand. I've got a few, and I have some embedded spikes in me, which I'll get out later with a needle. So from back here at the rear of the RV, I don't know if you can even tell, you can even see the cut path that I made into the bush. And so you can see I'm only 20 yards camped away from the path that I cut through the bush. It's a pretty good location. In a big field. Chisholm Trail Ridge.